Yo, yo, yo! Welcome back to the MMA Short Show. As always, your boy, Steven Moustaris. And, I can't lie, it was nice having some fights over the weekend, but it's not what you're expecting from the world leader of MMA when we come to the UFC after taking a month away from the sport. In your very first fight card of the year, we're headlined by Amanda Hebos and Mackenzie Dern. No hate to the card. Amanda Hebos is my girl. It was tough watching her lose to Mackenzie Dern. But when we're looking at it, man, there's no implications on the line. I'm not trying to be mean here, but Santiago Ponzinibbio, Chris Curtis, Roman Kopylov, are you guys fighting for anything other than your jobs? I'm sorry, but this gets me super excited for this weekend at UFC 311. And clearly we look at it, 2 title fights, no wonder. It's more, there's more implications on the line. No wonder it's a better fight card. But when we look at the rest of this card and all the opportunities to make a name for yourself, 2 undefeated prospects, Hinyei Nakamura has a huge fight this weekend, and of course Peyton Talbot, who might be the most promising, future athlete for the UFC when it comes to the next 5 years. This kid could really take over. And when you look at it, man, with how bad the heavyweight division is right now, if John Jones doesn't take this Tom Aspinall fight, this Jailton Almeida versus Sergey Spivak fight has a lot on the line. Outside of maybe Alexander Volkov, these two, whoever wins this one might have the only other argument to even fight Tom Aspinall if John Jones doesn't take it. And of course, this man, Rainier Derridier, fighting Kevin Holland. If I had to base it off of Derridier's fight against Gerald Meerschaert, clearly I don't think he's got it in him. I think Kevin Holland, with his ability to strike, I think he could starch this man. But you can never deny the talents of a former champion from a different promotion. This guy is a killer for a reason. So styles make matchups, and he could really go out there and take Kevin Holland out and make something fun for that little weight class. But when we really look at this fight card, and there's even 2 35-year-olds that are fighting for maybe their last chance to ever show that they can fight for a title when it comes to Beneil Dariush and Renato Moicano, I really think the fight with the most on the line outside of the title shots, man, is Jiri Prochazka and Jamahal Hill. Both of these guys right now seem like they're Alex Pereira's just, slaves at this rate, bitches at this rate. Honestly, this guy is just so talented and goes out there and starches Jiri twice, starches Jamahal Hill twice. But when we look at it, Yuri's only 32. Jamal's only 33. This man, Alex Pereira, is 38, about to be 39 this year. He doesn't have many more fights in him. And if it's true that he's thinking about going up to heavyweight to fight Volkov or going back down to 185 to fight Drakus, I mean, this is for the taking here at 225. And this might be Jiri Prochazka's final chance. After 2 starches of this man, Alex Pereira, if he goes out there again and gets starches by Jamahal Hill, I mean, this might be his last fight at the light heavyweight. And we might see him go down to 185. But I think who has the most to win here is Jamahal Hill. I really do. I know a lot of people don't like him. I know this is only his second fight since January of 2023 when he won the championship. And yes, he did, shatter his Achilles and everything. But with this man's excuses after getting knocked out by Alex Pereira, with all the stuff that he's been talking about Herb Dean got in the way, I would have never been in that position if it wasn't for Herb Dean or the ball punch or whatever it was. With all this being said, man, he's done a great job of keeping himself in the spotlight. Even though it's not good, maybe it is the limelight and people don't like you, but it is keeping this man in the spotlight, and I truly think it's getting under Alex Pereira's skin. You saw it at the one training camp, or if it was just class, I don't know which one it was, but you saw when Alex Pereira was training in the same class as Jamahal Hill, and they both were he threw all the gloves to him, and Jamahal Hill wouldn't take it. I think Alex Pereira is sick of the talking and just goes, hey, man, I want to kick your ass. So if this man Jamahal Hill goes out and knocks out Jiri Prochazka, you're telling me Alex Pereira is not going to take that fight and shut him up for once and for all? I'm telling you, people are going to want to watch that fight and see this man, Alex Pereira, recreate what he already did to this man, Jamahal Hill. So I really think Jamahal Hill's got the most on the line with Jiri. They both do. I think this win over whoever wins this one is probably going to get a fight against Magomed Ankalaev if Alex Pereira is done. But if Alex Pereira comes back and wants to fight it, he's going to take on Jamahal Hill. So I'm really looking forward to this fight. I think Jamahal Hill's size is absolutely ginormous. I think his power really could make a difference for Jiri. I never forget watching. I'm telling you, Rakic was putting it on Jiri. Jiri did take over at the end and gets the finish, but I'm telling you, if Rakic had the power that Jamahal Hill does or Alex Pereira, we saw what happens, man. I'm telling you, I'm a little worried for Jiri. I think he's coming back a little too quickly. I think he's already been questioning the 185. So I am leading Jamahal Hill, but at the same time, like I said, this is only his second fight in 2 years, and this first fight was, 30 seconds against Alex Pereira. So I don't know, man. It is a tough one. I do love Jiri. I love what he's able to do, but Jamahal Hill just got that nightlight power, and I really think I'd rather see him fight Alex Pereira again. So you guys let me know, and I'll be back on here probably tomorrow to talk about some title fights and whatnot. So it's always your boy, Steven Moustaris. Let's go, baby.